Hello everyone, myself Deepika. Here we are going to discuss about intellectual property rights. Intellectual property rights refers to the legal rights given to the inventor or creators to protect his invention or creation for a certain period of time. The legal rights confer an exclusive right to the inventor on his assignee to fully utilize his invention creation for a given period of time. Next followed by Vivek.
Types of intellectual property rights. The first thing is copyrights. Protect literary and artistic works such as books, paintings, music and films. Then patents. Protect new inventions or technological processes, granting exclusive rights to the inventor for a certain period. Then trademarks. Protect brand, symbols, logos and names that distinguish products and services. The last thing is trade secrets. Protect confidential business information that provides a competitive edge. Protect products specific to the geographical location like Champagne and Darjeeling tea. Thank you.
Importance of intellectual property rights encourages innovation by providing financial incentives and recognition. Creators are encouraged to innovate. Next, customer trust. Trademarks and GLS help consumers identify quality and products that enhance the brand trust. Global competitiveness. Countries with strong IPR system tend to attract international business and investments. Next, followed by sound.
Talk about challenges and criticism in intellectual property rights. The first point is cost of enforcement. Patents and copyright can be expensive to register and maintain, especially for small businesses. Piracy and counterfeiting. Despite strong laws and digital piracy and counterfeit goods are rampant, particularly in developing countries. Access to medicines. Patents on pharmaceutical drugs often led to higher prices, limiting access for lower incomes and populations. Global perspective on IPR, WIPO, World Intellectual Property Rights, a global body that protects and produces the intellectual property rights across borders. TRIPS Agreement, the WTO's agreement on trade-related aspects of intellectual property rights, establishes minimum standards for IIP standards. Development versus developing countries. While developed nations push for stricter IP laws, many developing countries argue for more flexible rules to promote access to education and health care. Next, followed by Velaga Bhuvaneswar.
And trends and development. The digital copyrights. With the rise of digital media, issues like online piracy and fair use of hot topics, IP in artificial intelligence. New challenges arise as AI generates content. Who owns the intellectual properties? Sustainability and IP. There is a growing interest in how IP laws can support green technology and sustainable development. So the conclusion for this intellectual property rights is intellectual property rights are essentially today's knowledge-driven economy, but it is important to continuously adapt and reform IPR laws to address new challenges in digital age while ensuring the balance between protector, creating and serving the public interest. This
Very good morning to one and all. I am Rajitha, working as an assistant professor of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science Department in SNS College of Engineering. Let me start the section. Today's topic is intellectual property rights in professional ethics. Intellectual property rights play a fundamental role in professional ethics, influencing the integrity and fairness of various fields, from technology and business to the arts and academia. IPR encompasses legal protection such as patents, copyrights, trademark, and trade secret that safeguard creators and innovation and creative works. Upholding these rights is not only a legal obligation but also a cornerstone of ethical professional practice. Respect for intellectual contribution. At the core of professional ethics is the principles of for the intellectual contribution of others. Intellectual property rights ensure the creator and inventor receive recognition and compensation for their original works. This respect fosters an environment where innovation and creativity are encouraged. For example, in the academic realm, proper citation of source and adherence to copyright laws are crucial. This practice prevents academic dishonesty and plagiarism, maintaining the integrity of scholarly research. Failure to respect IPR and academic ethics not only undermine the credibility of research, but also compromise the truthfulness of the academic community. Business ethics and IPR. In the business world, IPR is integral to maintaining fair competition and fostering innovation. Companies invest significant resources into developing new technologies, products, and branding strategies. Intellectual properties such as patent and trademark provides a competitive edge by protecting these innovation from unauthorized use. Ethical business practice involve conducting through patent search to avoid infringement, respecting the trademark of other entities, and not engaging in counterfeiting or piracy. Engaging in such unethical practice can lead to legal dispute, reputational damage, and financial losses. Therefore, adherence in IPR is essential for maintaining business integrity and promoting a fair marketplace. Creative industries and intellectual property. In this creative industries such as literature, music, films, and design, IPR is vital for protecting the rights of creator. Copyright laws, for example, ensure that authors, musicians, and artists are compensated for the use of their work. Ethics issues often arise concerning fair use, where the boundaries of copyright are tested. Professionals must navigate this complexity carefully to avoid infringing on others' rights while also making us of creating works in a lawful and ethical manner. This balance is crucial for fostering a culture of respect and ensuring that creators are fairly rewarded for the contribution. Digital age challenges. The advent of the digital age has introduced new challenges to intellectual property management. The ease with which digital content can be copied, shared, and distributed has increased the risk of infringement and piracy. Professionals must be vigilant and stay informed about evolving technologies and legal framework related to digital right management. Encryption and secure distribution channels. Ethical practice in this context involve implementing robust security measures to protect digital content and respecting the digital rights of other creators. For instance, software developer must ensure that their programs do not include unauthorized copies of other software, and content distributor must protect their platform from piracy. Global consideration. In the globalized world, intellectual property issues often cross international boundaries. Different countries have varying laws and enforcement mechanism which can complete the protection of intellectual property. Ethical professionals must navigate this international difference with vigilance, ensuring compliance with local regulation while upholding universal principle of respect for intellectual property. This global perspective is essential for multinational corporation, international research, and global creator to manage their intellectual property effectively and ethically. Conclusion. In conclusion, intellectual property rights are central to professional ethics across various domains. Upholding these rights ensure that creator and innovator are acknowledged and fairly compensated for their work, promotes fair competition in business, and support the integrity of creative industries. As technology and globalization continue to evolve, professionals must remain vigilant and informed to navigate the complexity of IPR ethically. By doing so, they contribute to a culture of respect, fairness, and innovation, reinforcing the ethical standard of essential to their professional. Intellectual property rights are essential for protecting the creation of the mind, such as invention, literary, and artistic works, and symbols, names, and images used in commerce. Here are some important points to consider. Types of intellectual property. Intellectual property is categorized into several types, including patent, copyright, trademark, and trade secret. Each type of serves a different purpose. Patent product invention, copyright product original works of authorship, trademark product brand names and logos, and trade secret product confidential business information. Patent provide exclusive rights to inventor for a specified period, typically 20 years from the film date, allowing them to exclude others from making, using, or selling their invention. To obtain a patent, the invention must be novel, non-obvious, and useful. Copyrights protect the expression of ideas rather than the ideas themselves. This production covers literary works, music, films, and software. Copyrights generally last for the life of the author plus 70 years, though there are variation depending on the types of works and the jurisdiction. Trademarks. Trademarks are symbol names or slogans used to identify and distinguish a product or a service. Trademark protection can last indefinitely as long as the mark remains in use and is renewed periodically. They help consumers identify the source of goods or service and prevent confusion. Trademark secrets include confidential business information that give a competitive edge, such as formulas, practice, or design. Unlike patent, trade secret or protected indefinitely as long as the information remains confidential and the owner takes reasonable step to keep it secret. International protection rights and territorial, meaning they are generally only valid within the border of the country where they are granted. However, there are international treaties and agreements such as the Paris Convention and the TRIPS again agreement that facilitate cross-border production and enforcement. Enforcement and infringement, protecting intellectual property involve monitoring and enforcing right to prevent unauthorized use. Infringement can lead to legal action, including lawsuits and injunction. The burden of proof often lies with the IP holder to demonstrate that their rights have been violated. Economic impact. Intellectual property rights are crucial for fostering innovation and creativity by providing financial incentive for creator and inventor. They contribute significantly economic growth, job creation, and competitive advantages in the industry such as technology, entertainment, and pharmaceutical. Fair use and exception. In many jurisdictions, there are limitations and inspection to IP rights. For example, copyrights law often include provision for fair use or fair dealing, which allows limited as of copyrighted material without permission for purpose such as criticism, commentary, or education. Challenges and controversies. Intellectual property rights can be contentious issues include debates over the balance between protecting creator and promoting public access, the impact of IP on address to essential medicine, and the enforcement of IP rights in the digital age, where piracy and counterfeiting are prevalent. These points highlight the significance of intellectual property rights in protecting innovation and creativity, as well as the complexity and challenge associated with their application and enforcement. Thank you.